Welcome to Big Braids and Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere, taking a look at ASM and a few other random coins to start the night. Well, let's get it started. Take a look at ASM. ASM's right up on the 786. It did have some dippy action come up, came under the 786 up here at 0.945. There is some resistance, some support on a shorter time frame, right here at the 786, 0.0894. BTC did have a little bit of dippy action, which I've been waiting for these sales for a while, and when you start seeing these little situations that are popping up, especially with BTC, I tend to start looking for the sales. So, we did come up and it definitely got rejected, and we're back down here at this 786 support at 45,202. And if we do lose support there, we're going to start hitting these lower numbers, 38,118 and 26,195 and 16,435. I still got those lower numbers on the table, but I'm just going by the grid lines. That's by the grid pattern that's up there, which is something that's on the table, and we need to be taking an eye on. Can I be wrong? Of course, but definitely it's something that I'm looking for, and you know if it happens, I'm going to be like, damn, I'm going to be ready for the sale. And then if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. BTC launches to 100,000. So there is still talk about that out in the news space or whatever that we're definitely looking at. I did see, a few things today about, a couple of investors talking about how BTC could, recover here pretty soon. And then there's other talk about how, BTC could be banned. There's always opinions back and forth, but yeah, here we are today talking about BTC. So let's just focus on that. So definitely, definitely, I'm here for the long run. So just like I always tell my community, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always do what's right for you. But as far as BTC, I'm definitely looking for that. And that's my plan. I'm definitely looking for all the sales. I'm definitely accumulating. I know I was in a few chat groups today, and everybody was like, "Well, what are you getting into?" And I was like, "I'm getting into everything. I'm here for the next 10 years, so I'm gonna be here till whenever." I told a few people, I was like, "In 10 years, just remember I said that from this date. I'll be cashing out." So, but everything just remains to be seen. I might be still holding 20 years from now. You never know. So, but this is the track to get it started, and I'm going to be here taking a look at the charts until then. So we're just going to keep these videos flowing and and keeping that vibe going. So, but yeah, BTC, we definitely got to keep an eye on the support. If we do get some dippy action, it is definitely going to affect a lot of coins. And but the dominance starts dropping with BTC starts getting too low. A lot of the altcoins could start making some moves. People are going to start looking for places to put their money. So it's always good to keep. All the community. If anybody hears anything, post it on the community. We can start getting people on and tweeting and getting the vibe out, so that way we can get that money flowing around. Get that influence going. Whatever we need to do, but we're gonna keep on working at winning this game. So definitely keep an eye on BTC. ASM still holding at 0.09. It did drop on it. I mean, it did it did make a good push at it, and then and then pulled back under, and we're back at the 786. But for ASM's been averaging 0.09. That's just been the average. It's been pretty steady. A lot of these coins, the Korean coins that everybody's, the Hong Kong coins, or I should call them. They've been staying pretty stable around 0.9, and I know MDT's been around 0.10. Jasmine runs around 0.9 on the average. So ASM is one of the ones that just hasn't really had it's been up to 20-25 cents there. So definitely keep an eye on that. A lot of the prices here, 9 cents is cheap. 10 years from now could be a little bit more. It might be 15. You never know. It could be $15. You never know. But I'll find out then, and we'll be talking about it from 10 years from now. So we'll find out then. But for today, we still have the same prices as far as ASM goes, and we're looking for as far as some breakout action. Definitely got to get over this 0.111 02963 as far as making a move to the upside, and some consolidation, and next move up. So when we get to that point, we'll start working on that. We definitely got to look at the support here at 786 at 0.0894. If we do the support there, we're definitely looking at 0.0836, and worst case scenario, definitely 0.05. Even got to put down 0.03. You never know, but it's been holding pretty steady along the 786, just basically sideways. So keep an eye on those numbers. I do got these numbers down here. I'm definitely looking for some good sales. I'm always looking for the lowest prices. If I can buy the floor, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the floor, and so if I can accumulate at 0.6, definitely looking at that. So, well, we'll catch up with ASM tomorrow. Let's take a look at MDT. See what MDT's been up to. MDT still consolidating. Came down. It's touching the 618. So more than likely, a lot of the coins definitely come down to the 786 at 0.0916. But if they get that FU money, then we could be looking at a bounce here, and start looking at that upwards action. So that's on the line, as well as some sideways action. Everybody, just all the coins are just basically what's BTC doing, what's the next move here, and patience is key. So keep an eye on point 0.179 as far as next move up in accumulation. So when we get to that point, we'll start making our moves to the top. We got to keep an eye on support. If we lose support at the 786, if it does come down to the 786 and we lose that support, we're definitely going to see 0.06. And can it go any lower than that? That remains to be seen. So when it definitely hits that point, I'll be ready for some accumulation. So keep an eye on that as far as MDTs. So we'll do a follow-up video on MDT tomorrow. What else we got here? Let's move on to COV. We got COV up here. COV was looking at 0.1253. Still doing some, some consolidation here. Running right along the 618 at 0.1214. If we do lose support there, looking at it's the 786 at 0.1105. So the COV's been running basically sideways as well. So if we do lose support at 0.1100. 5, we're looking for 0.0955 and 0.05 as far as some accumulation that I'm looking for right there, the ultimate sale. So I know everybody doesn't want to hear that, but I see it as opportunity. So if it gets that low, I'm definitely getting some of that COV action, and definitely. I mean, I got to accumulate. I mean, we're so far into the game now, and it's like I feel I thought I was going to miss out many times, and I'm still accumulating stocks, crypto. It's an exciting time, and we're just waiting to see what the next move is, and to me it's worth it. So, but you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So we're getting to the 8-minute mark, but we'll finish up with a COV. Keep an eye out for 1632. We definitely got to get over that mark for that for the next move up, and then keep those lower numbers on the table. And we'll do a follow-up video on COV, see where we're at tomorrow. Let's see what else we got on here. We got Gala. Let's take a look at Gala. Gala was making, looks like it came under the 786. Looks like it could be getting stuck on a shorter time frame. So we definitely got these lower numbers on the table from the last video. We did have 0.4078 as well as 0.35, and as well as 0.26 as far as some accumulation action. So I definitely put in this. I mean, 0.04 is wishful thinking, but I definitely got to look at that. So at this point, does it go that low? Remains to be seen. Definitely looking at these lower prices here, 0.26 as far as some accumulation from Gala, and then definitely looking for that for some accumulation in the next move up. I definitely got these lower prices on, especially because we're BTC's being so unsure at the moment. So we definitely got to keep an eye on BTC, and we definitely got to keep an eye on these lower prices. But breakout action can happen at any time. This is crypto, we never know what's going to happen. So that's why we love it. But yeah, for everybody and all the coins listed, remember, you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. This is Mr. Big Braid signing out. You always have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good night. Mr. Big Braid signing out.